Life tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to turn a regular wood-mounted stamp into a cling mount stamp. So this is one of my stamps I got, and it is the Fine Flourish from the Many Occasions. So it came packaged as a wood mount, but I'm kind of transferring everything over to cling mount just because it stores a lot nicer, more compact. I'm kind of running out of room with all of my stamps. So I'm going to discard the block. I don't need that. I am going to save the labels, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. I'm just going to set that aside for now. So what you'll need to make your cling mount stamp is a material called Easy Mount. This I did not get from Stampin' Up. I got this from Gina K, who does Stamp TV website. I ordered this from her online store, and it was really cheap. I believe it was about $5 for this whole 8.5 by 11 sheet, so I'm going to get a lot of stamps out of this. And then what you can do from Stampin' Up is they sell the extra cases, the DVD size cases, to store your cling mount stamps on, and that's why we saved that label, and I'll show you this. So what we're going to do is we have to cut a piece of block of this to fit our stamp. So usually what I like to do is I just kind of set it on there, and sometimes I'll just draw with a pencil kind of a rough shape. Not everything is always nice and easy as a rectangle. So you just kind of cut yourself a little block off of there. And you do want to take a look on the back because this is a little bit bigger. So sometimes I'll trim this around first before I start cutting, but it's a brand new one. I didn't get around to that yet. So I'm just going to kind of roughly cut an approximate size off the back of here. So next, what we want to do is remove this foam from the rubber. And you can see this is really easy process. That wasn't hard at all. So now this is not sticky at all. So you'll notice that the side with the wording on it is the side you're going to want to peel up. This side is the sticky side. Okay, this is what's going to adhere to your stamp. So usually if I can, I try to align an edge. In this case, I can actually align two of my edges because it was a rectangle and I cut from a corner. So I want to push down nice and hard to make sure I get the stamp adhered. And then I take a pair of scissors, and you don't want to use your really good scissors, your paper snips or anything like that, to cut through this because it's going to get your scissors sticky. So I just have a kind of a pair designated for this, and then I clean them off every time I'm done mounting stamps, so the next session they're not sticky anymore. So after I've cut the excess off, you can remove the back side, and this reveals the cling mount side. So what I like to do is I discard usually these boxes. I recycle them or use them to store some of my beading supplies. Just kind of make use of it because I want to store all of my stamps now in these thin containers. So I'll stick this cling mount stamp in here, and you can see how easy that was. Now this is where I told you to reserve your labels, because now I can put this label right onto the box. So that way I know that's that, and I can even take the small label and put that along the side so that I know that my Fine Flourish stamp is in there and I can see it here. The only difference between making your own cling mount stamp and using the ones that Stampin' Up! Produces is theirs actually has this label right on the stamp for you, which is really convenient. But for my ones I already have that aren't cling mount, this will definitely do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have fun converting your rubber or your wood-mounted stamps to cling mount stamps. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.